Body World's exhibitions began in 1995, and since then over 36 million tickets have been sold worldwide, with shows in over 24 countries. Today we're at Body World's Pulse in New York City to check out the plastic corpses like the one behind me that you have to see to believe. Death is taboo in Western culture. We rarely discuss it, have trouble coping with it, and almost never physically come face to face with the dead. Body World's Pulse focuses on the impact the 21st century has on our lives, and more specifically, the stresses of living in a large urbanized city like New York. Our brains are overstimulated by technology, we have too many options, and we are surrounded by stressful public transportation and overly polluted skies. Dr. Angelina Wally, the conceptual planner and creative designer of Body Worlds, explained that Pulse isn't so much about death as it is about remembering how to balance the stresses of daily life, leading to a longer, happier existence. We know Body Worlds has been going on for years. What makes Pulse so special here in New York City?
Body Worlds Pulse has been particularly designed for New York, which is on one hand a great place with lots of opportunities and options, but all these options pay quite a toll on our bodies. It's quite a hectic time we are living in, and we have difficulties making our life choices. And Body Worlds Pulse is explaining in a very unique and emotional way how it affects our bodies, and also suggests what we can do and make people understand how wonderfully on one hand our body is, but at the same time how fragile it is.
Angelina also happens to be the wife of the man who made it all possible, Gunther von Hagens, who invented the process he calls plastination in 1977. The plastination process replaces a body's water and fat with certain plastics and resin, leaving behind a specimen that is odorless, pliable, and unable to decay. Now, I know on the surface it seems like it's a show about death, but you really emphasize life in this exhibit.
Exactly. Body Worlds Pulse is all about life. It's all about you. And it compels our visitors to think about their own lives, to strive towards a healthy and vital life throughout next years to come.
This is the most mind-blowing. Explain the man balancing on all the balls here.
Well, this is a very unique and dramatic installation that we have here. It shows the human body in a way you would never see even as an anatomy student, with very beautiful and very aesthetic anatomical dissections. But at the same time, it offers an emotional experience. And this specimen, like no other one we have inside this exhibition, suggests that we should have a very balanced life in many different ways. Stress, on one hand, is to some extent good for us, but it needs to be balanced, and all too often we forget about it.
Body Worlds reels in millions of visitors a year, but the truth of the matter is the exhibit is centered on the display of human corpses, and the exhibit has always had its critics. I know Body Worlds has its critics. What do you have to say to them?
Well, I mean, Body Worlds is designed for those who are interested to find out about themselves. And all the specimens on display are originating from people who have decided during lifetime to be part of it. And I think it's good Western culture to follow people's last wish. And the exhibition is so educational and is offering a very profound and emotional experience to everyone who is interested in it. I think over the many years, Body Worlds has shown that it has a very sincere, a very profound, and a very beneficial goal for everyone.
Body Worlds Pulse will be on display at Discovery Times Square, New York City until January 5th, 2014. Marisa Christian, IB Times TV.